So you've probably never heard of KKPIT before. In fact, about a year ago, I didn't know who they were either. I ended up doing a little bit of digging when I actually found out who they were, and KKPIT has been around in Southeast Asia for years. And the quality of the products they make is unbelievable. Finally bit the bullet and picked this thing up. This is a new release this year. It's the KBT Performance SP Sport, and KBT stands for Kone Beetle Truck. Whew, that's a lot to absorb. And it's a 1/8 scale desert buggy basher roller kit. You can buy it now for about 350 bucks. I'll put the link below. But if you take a look at the pieces, metal shocks, CNC'd anodized aluminum chassis, more metal. The list goes on for these parts, but the quality is just insane. Now it does come with a clear shell, so I get to paint it. It also comes with a light kit. And being a roller means once you build it, you gotta put in your own electronics. Comes with a full set of bearings, 17 mil hex with a meaty bashing tires, and a center diff. I'm actually really excited to dig into this thing and check out all the parts. Did get a little bit smushed in transit, hopefully it's okay. Before I actually get into this, can you believe that a 1/8 scale car fits in this box? That's impressive packing. Full set of stickers, a whole bunch of bits. Whoa, this thing's packed in tight. Wheels, numbered bags, more numbered bags. That one's real heavy. Lettered bags, my bad. More pieces, spare, body shell, more pieces, more pieces. More pieces, and wow, look at that chassis. Holy cow. Look at that. The whole thing is just CNC'd right out. That's sturdy. Holy smokes. Cool. That is a lot of bits. Each one of these bags is jammed full. There's a ton of stuff to go into this car. And there's no instruction manual in the box. I better do a bit of research before I start ripping anything open. There are so many tiny pieces in here. I need a book.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Okay, I've downloaded it online, but I'm just such a fan of paper. I got super anxious there. All right, time to settle in and build something. My first 8 scale kit build. Let's go. The quality so far, just feeling these parts, is so good. Helical gears on the diffs, but it does not come with any diff fluid, so you gotta make sure you have some in stock or buy some beforehand. Yeah, these turned out really nice. It's a really good design, simple to put together. The weight that they called for though was a little bit thin, but I just wanted to follow the instructions and you can always change it later. Alright, one bag down and a lot more to go. All of these aluminum bits are very pretty. So this is an interesting design. Instead of screws going in the top, it's these pins. And when the pins go in, if you look inside there, there's holes for grub screws. Alright, those are done. Now check those out. Those are chunky. 2-piece, screw them together. Alright, turnbuckles. Another bag. If you don't have a shock tool, you don't know what you're missing. Total must have. Yeah, that is starting to look awesome. Alright, took a while, but I'm finally getting to the D-bag. That's right. There's a lot of adjustment for shock locations on the rear arms. Pretty. And it does come with CVDs front and rear. So there's these little pieces that you can flip around either which way. And according to this little methodology, it says you can use eccentric park to quickly adjust wheelbase and rear wheel height. But my buddy here says to leave it stock for now. Bruh. This piece is really odd. And when you tie it into there and you try to tighten it from the back with a wrench, that just strips right out. Maybe you're supposed to put a flathead in there? Anyway, moving right along. And there's the rear. Looking good. E-bag! Oh yes, building of shocks. So this is where I have a little bit of a mental breakdown. It's been most of the night and I'm having not a bad time at all. Then when I go to build these shocks, I realize that I used the O-rings in the diffs. And the ones I have left is not enough. I am not taking all that apart. O-rings are actually measured by the inside diameter, not the outside diameter. This is 5.7, but the outside of this is 5.7. I had no idea that O-rings were measured by inside diameter. I wondered why they were snug, but they fit really nice. In any case, I'm gonna go to bed and we'll start in the morning. Should be out filming, but I want to be building. I got a cup of wake-up juice, and I just started to think about my life here. I'm trying to remember where I picked up, but it's all coming back to me. And where it's coming back to me is these shocks. So I'm just going to take the shock bits here, put them in a pile, chuck them to the side. I have the... Oh, where did I put it? Ah, here. I've got the steering assembly kind of sorted out, so I'm just going to keep on building. The shocks can always go in afterwards. So I did find some of these on Amazon, so they're going to be arriving at some point today. But the key is to not be too hard on yourself when you make a mistake during a build. It's a learning lesson, right? If you make a mistake, you just try not to do it again. I did have enough O-rings to get one shock body done. They're actually pretty solid. There, everything tidy and organized, ready for Bag F, the booper set. Ah, the booper. I think that, yeah, that's a motor mount. They got the bag tagging wrong. This, bag G, is the booper set. Front booper and rear booper. Easiest so far, and it's really gushy. It's nice and soft. And the back booper. It's really sturdy and, like, quite well constructed. Now to bag F. Finally, the final assembly. One. Again, just look at that chassis. It feels so cool in my hands, man. This thing's amazing. See, there's a little nubbin on the bottom of that motor mount? Well, this thing's CNC'd, so everything has its place and has its thing and holds it right where it needs to be. I can't wait to see how the rest of the stuff fits. Final assembly 2. If you're using a drill to do the heavy lifting, that's fine. But always go in and just do the last snugging by hand. Looks so technically awesome. Everything's just fitting up so perfect. While this chassis brace is plastic, I looked online. You can get upgraded aluminum parts if you want. Final assembly 3. Starting to come together. Delicious. Final assembly 4. Uh-oh. I got the drive shafts in backwards. That's easy fix. Reading is hard. Okay, let's try this again. Nice. Oh, so nice. Now that is an open diff design, which means things will shoot out of it, but it also leaves it vulnerable to big rocks. In my experience anyway, I could be wrong. I like this adjustable battery tray design. The receiver box comes with little foam gaskets. Now it does have holes in the bottom to run your cables, but I'm not gonna put those in just yet. I'm just gonna put the box on till we're ready for the electronics. It looks like an RC car now, minus the shocks. Looks so sharp, man. Feel bad if I break it. I've spent a lot of time. It feels good when you build a kit and do it all yourself. There's just that sense of accomplishment and just like, I have pride in this. So let's talk about electronics while I wait for my shock bits. This is a 6S ESC, but I'm probably only gonna run 4 on it. I don't wanna kill it right off the bat. But the motor is a 2600 kV 4268. It might be too big to actually fit. Probably get away with a bigger motor if I upsize the pinion, but that's just putting too much. I wanna run it stock. Oh, that's so cute, and it's a little tooth fairy container. That's a nice looking pinion. I've never seen one with like a bevel on the back like that before. And it even came with a spare grub screw. And stickers too! Where do we put you? Let's put you right here. And for servos, I'm gonna go with this 9iMod 35 kilogram
Metal Gear
servo. I think it just suits the chassis. And I'll pair it with a DumboRC transmitter with gyro. Oh, hi. You're wondering what this might be all about. Gotta protect the noodle. Yeah, somebody sent me this e-bike. It's pretty ridiculous. I'll video on it soon. But I gotta head to the store and get some stickers for the paint job. Those will do. I've done this once before, so hopefully it works out the same way. But this shell, man, look at the details on this thing. That is a nice body. Oh, it looks sick! Man, I can't get this going fast enough. I'm gonna try a 2-tone paint with these stars to kind of blend the border between the two. The only real way I know it's gonna turn out is to look at the thumbnail. Shiny. Is that even gonna fit? Just barely. This is the one I'm worried about. Oh, that's a beauty can. Yeah, that's nice. Just hope it fits. The teeth just catch, like just. Look at that. It's like right on the chassis. So the ESC plate, I was just gonna sticky it down, but then I realized you got all of these different mounting holes. This ESC has 4 holes on the back. Cool thing, once you finally mounted that, you can put that power button inside of there and it'll stay all in one unit. So well thought out. So I just opened all the body molding kit pack and found that there was 6 extra O-rings. That's frustrating. Okay, back to the shocks. I'm just gonna skip through this part. The light kit came but has no instructions. There's a lot of loose debris I'm gonna have to clean up. Did take some doing, but I did chase all of the lighting wires and everything, tidied it all up, and tucked it into that receiver box. And yes, those shocks look good. So these tires did come unglued, so I painted up the words, spent some time gluing them without sticking my fingers together, and I think they look pretty great. They are soft though, they might balloon quite a bit on 4S, but the compound is nice, really sticky. You can hear that battery charging, I'm ready to rock. I got the whole thing together, but I just needed to take a couple days to sit back and decompress. It was a lot. That was one of the most intensive, detailed builds I've done in a long time. But there's just one thing I want to show you before we look at it. Most kits you build just give you enough hardware. Look at all the extra stuff there is. Aside from those O-rings, I put everything in. I think. But without further ado, let's look at the whole thing complete.
You want something done, just do it yourself. Don't ask me anything, do it yourself. And I woke up one day, looked in the mirror, said, what you doing, man, do it yourself. What you waiting for, just do it yourself. You don't need no one, just do it yourself. Picked up the skill, I picked up the work. Now they can't say anything, I do it myself. Wanna go somewhere, I take myself out. You want a long take, yeah, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, about that. So with all of the masking and the painting and the multi-painting and the stripping, I got a little dizzy from said paint. While this side is nicely backed with white, I accidentally kinda did a first pass on this one side with black before I realized what colored paint was in my hand. Yeah, that happened. But there's no sense in feeling bad about it. I mean, at least the one half looks pretty good. And every one of these stickers you had to cut out too, the old Tamiya style. Signal lights, baby, signal lights. I'm okay with that. Well, my first blip on 4S here, let's see. It sounds smooth. Oh, this thing's gonna be spicy. 6S will be stupid. 4S, I don't want to explode it. I'm just proud of my gluing. The wheels didn't pop off. I spent about 25 hours building this thing. I don't want to destroy it on the first pull. There's a lot of time and effort went into this thing, and I do not want to break it. So we're gonna go a little bit easy because I don't think I could handle the heartbreak if I bust it up right away. I was on Google Maps and I found an amazing spot. I may or may not be trespassing. This sand and terrain is perfect for this thing. Let's get one last look at this thing because it may never look this good again. Oh my gosh, oh, first tumble. This is so cool. Yeah. Oh no. This is soft sand. You suck, bro. You're high-centered. Give me a little help and boost here, bro. Wow, this thing is perfect in this terrain. It's awesome. Whoa. The handle's so good in this. It's made for it. It's absolutely perfect. Baja style, baby. It's just floating over everything. The suspension is top notch. Oh yeah. Yeah! Sick! Best kit I have ever built. Oh, this feels so good. I'm gonna get so filthy before this day's done. Oh, yeah, you're doing great. That power plant is perfect. Whoa! Oh, I love voltage cutoff. That's okay, I got another pack. That's fine, everything's good. So much sand in my shoes. Oh no. Oh. So cool, man. Don't even notice those signal lights. Whoa! These are pretty aggressive for what I'm doing. Okay, full beans. No GPS, full beans. Oh my God! Oh no! Oh, that's on through. Like, look at the size of the rocks. It's like 3" minus, and it just floats over it. Pretty sure both these tires have popped off a bead somewhere. With the ground being as bumpy as it is, it'd be a miracle if I can hit this thing. Nope. Oh, I gotta go down the hill. Ugh. Normally this wouldn't be so hard, but I tore my MCL, and I should probably get it looked at, but I'm stubborn. Poop. Just gonna have to climb down there. Ah. Oh, those front tires are gonna pop off any second. Whoa! Oh! Did not see that coming. I am filthy. Sick. Full beans. Oh! Oh! Full speed, full height landing on the lid. Oh. Oh man, those tires. Ah! Those tires are gonna kill the body if I keep it up. Yeah, like a steady 25 miles an hour, and this stuff's fun. Right? Just easy, steady, or full beans. Ah! Such a good machine. Chassis still straight, nothing's broken. Something's wrong. Oh no! Oh, I lost a pin. Poop. That's my fault because I didn't glue the wheels when I ran it and there's so much vibration, it shook everything loose. I'm gonna shower and shower that thing up too. We'll take it back to the shop and have a closer look. All in all, everything held up really well, except for this thing here. Now I don't blame it, I blame myself. I'll explain in a second. So not only did I lose the pin, but I lost like that little cylindrical ball joint piece. I don't know what it's called inside of there. So I ended up just fabricating one myself. I had a piece of stock steel, I ground it all down, drilled a hole nicely through it, and then with the same drill bit, I just chopped off the end and made a pin out of it, and it fit perfectly. Was it a lot of work? Yeah, but you know what? It just saved me like 2 to 3 weeks trying to find parts. The hobby's about learning and figuring out mechanical fixes yourself. And I'm proud of myself that I managed to figure that out. But I made a massive rookie mistake on this thing. And the rookie mistake was the tires. I thought that they had come unglued, but they didn't. My glue job was absolutely perfect. But because on 4S they balloon so much, see that little hole to vent out? It also sucks in. As the wheel expands, it creates like a vacuum. The foam stretches out too, and it just sucks sand and fine debris in those holes. That puts tons of strain on the rest of the drive line. Here's a spare tire on the back, nice and gushy, never touched sand once. These are hard as a stone, and when you hear them up close, they're full of sand. And they're unevenly weight distributed. So all that wobbling around was my own fault because I didn't tape the holes. If you guys are going on sand, tape those holes closed. I should have known better. I wasn't thinking, I just wanted to send it. I'm squeezing it, I'm squeezing it, I'm squeezing it. Look at all the, oh, look at all the sand that's coming out of that tire. If you guys know how to get sand out of a tire that's glued, put it in the comments below. But that drivetrain held up really well to 4S. But the only other thing that happened was the body crack. I don't blame the body, I blame the not scale driving and launching it 20 feet flat on its roof. So I think it deserves some success. Let's go! Oh, looks so sick. Let's warm those tires up on 4S. The diffs are not set up for speed whatsoever, but it's fun and it looks great. Okay, get the old GPS on her. Okay, we never did get a 4S speed, so let's try it. These wheels are really hard. They are getting warm and sticky. I kind of want to play with these diffs and turn it into a speed runner. It's cool. 42 miles an hour. Okay, we got to at least get 60 on 6S, right? Yeah. All right, 6S, let's go. Whoa. Holy cow. And that's on the stock pinion. I can put so many more teeth on that thing. Full bananas. Whoa. Whoa. Literally taking jumps. Oh my God. I am putting some strain on this car. Ooh, so sticky. Come on, 60 miles an hour. Come on, 60 miles an hour. Ooh, 60 right on the dot. Wow, stock gearing 6S, 60 miles an hour. I mean, not stock motor or anything like that, but that's awesome. I bet you with this powertrain, I could easily get 80, 85 with it. It's so stable. What a beast. I'm just amazed that my fix of that CVD actually worked. Oh, baby! It's not made for hooning right now, though. It needs to get stiffer fluid in the center diff. Oh! Oh, insanity. What happened there? Toast. Oh, I just clapped those tires. So stinky. I've done what I needed to do. Let's go home. This thing is just an absolute legend. By far the coolest kit I have ever built. My fix didn't hold up. It handled those 6S 60-mile-an-hour passes. It's just when I started doing the donuts, is when that popped. So what's up next for this bad boy, you might ask? I'm asking that myself. I've already ordered some upgrade parts for it, so we're gonna take it and make it stupid fast. I got a link down below for this thing. I'm telling you, if you wanna build a 1/7 scale kit, you don't have to go crazy 4S or 6S, even 3S, this thing would be a treat. It's an extremely intensive build, but the love that you will get after you put this thing together, you can't put words to it.